Hi everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Cinema's Top 5. Sorry I missed last week's episode, but life got a little crazy here. We are back, and this week we're taking a suggestion from my little sister Hannah of the best 5 Paul Newman films of all time. Both Hannah and I are huge Paul Newman fans. He ranks as one of my top 5 favorite actors of all time, so this was an incredibly hard and, I'll say it right off the bat, subjective list. I have some picks on there that I don't know everyone would say these are their favorite Paul Newman performances, but they're the ones I really like. So this week, top 5 best Paul Newman performances of all time. Hope you enjoy. At number 5 this week, we have the 1994 Coen Brothers classic, A Hudsucker Proxy, you know, for kids. At number 4, we have 1961's The Hustler, which would be followed up in 1986 by Martin Scorsese's The Color of Money. And at number 3, we have 1970s classic The Sting, which won 7 Oscars. Our number 2 movie this week is one of my favorite movies ever, beside being a great Paul Newman film. It stars Paul Newman and George Kennedy. It's 1967's Cool Hand Luke. George Kennedy won an Oscar for his role, Best Supporting Oscar, and Paul Newman was nominated for Best Leading Actor. This movie plays to all of Paul Newman's strengths for being charismatic, confident, strong, and almost unwittingly cool. If you can describe Paul Newman in any way, it's as a cool, level-headed character, and that is Luke in this movie. AFI ranks the famous line, "What we have here is a failure to communicate," as the number 11th best movie quote of all time. So our number 1 movie of the week speaks to the subjectivity of this list, because my favorite Paul Newman movie of all time is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And I think a lot of the debate would be whether or not it's The Sting or Butch Cassidy that is in fact the best Paul Newman performance. I've said it before when I was talking about my favorite movies of all time. The Sting is a brilliant, phenomenal movie, and in a lot of ways I think a tighter movie than Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, but there's just something about that original charisma between Paul Newman and Robert Redford and the overall fun of that movie that just makes it probably my favorite Paul Newman movie of all time. I mentioned earlier, Hannah, a lot of the times my little sister and I will send each other quotes from that movie. It's an addictive movie, and I think it's one of the most charming movies of all time. So to recap, at number 5 is The Hudsucker Proxy. At number 4, The Hustler. At number 3, The Sting. At number 2, Cool Hand Luke, and at number 1, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Among the many movies that could have made an honorary mention list in Paul Newman's career, I'm including Cat in the Hot Tin Roof, The Towering Inferno, and The Verdict. That's our show for this week. Thank you as always for tuning in, and you can follow me now on Twitter at TheCineT5. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.
Pink and pleasant, glows in the dark, cause it's iridescent. Take it with you when you travel far. Get yourself a sweet Madonna dressed in rhinestone satin on a pedestal of abalone shell. Going 90, I ain't scary, 'cause I got the Virgin Mary assuring me that I won't go to hell. Get yourself a sweet Madonna dressed in rhinestone satin on pedestal of abalone shell. Going 90, I ain't scary, 'cause about the Virgin Mary assurance.